So what is up, everybody? As you can see, I got Karl-Anthony Towns lined up for you today. Got him on the Magic in practice mode. I actually think he would be a really good fit with the Orlando Magic because he would provide some shot blocking and defense for that front line along with Vucevic, because he's not much of a shot blocker, but he is great in the post. So Karl-Anthony Towns in that situation wouldn't really have to be the go-to guy. So I think that would actually be a good fit for him. I think that'd be a good fit for Cauley Stein too. Boston is another destination too, but Boston, they're not going to get Karl Towns now that they made the playoffs. So anyway, I have him in practice mode just to give you guys an early little glimpse of what he looks like. Hope you like it so far, and also kind of to show off his shoes a little bit, because I did something with his shoes because the 2014 Hyperfuse aren't in the game. And I also redid Willie Cauley-Stein's shoes because I just gave him shoes that I liked of his. But anyway, let's get right into the creation. This is his height. He is 6'11" and a quarter measured at UK Pro Day, which just rounds to 6'11", and his wingspan is 7'3" and a quarter, which rounds to just 7'3", and you can see the rest of his athletic stats there. So as you can see, when I go to prospect scouting in my league, most of the Karl-Anthony Townses are 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan, just like he measured on UK Pro Day. So from here you can see exactly how my Karl-Anthony Towns rated out athletically. You can see the sprint time is a little bit too fast, but I have his speed is pretty low already for Karl-Anthony Towns. And his quickness, I have his rating at like an 88. So that number right there would be telling me to increase his quickness, and it's like an 88. And that's already absurd for a center. So when the draft combine comes around, I'm definitely, if it requires me to switch the quickness rating, I definitely will, because those numbers are ridiculous. So this is how he looks in the edit player menu. I think he came out really good, like most of the players in my draft class. You're gonna see the side-by-side comparison really soon. But yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns, he's only 19, freshman out of Kentucky. I think he has origins from Puerto Rico. Maybe his parents are from Puerto Rico, because, no, the Dominican Republic, I'm sorry. Dominican Republic. He played for the Dominican Republic team in 2012, in the 2012 Olympics. I don't know if they qualified, but they scrimmaged Team USA. I don't remember him making a whole lot of noise that game. But Karl-Anthony Towns, very well-balanced center, good shot blocker, terrific rebounder. And when you look at his stats on the surface, they're not amazing because Coach Calipari used that platoon system. So his minutes weren't that high, so his stats don't pop off the page. But if you measure his stats per 40, they're really good. And let me interrupt myself really quickly. So I mentioned his shoes earlier. So what I use for his shoes instead of the 2014 Hyperdunk or Hyperfuse, there's 2011 Hyperfuses in the game. I think I just scrolled by them. I need to find them. Clearly a navigation failure here. So once I find them, they're right there. So I just gave the outsole the Clippers blue, and I gave the lining Clippers blue, and the logos Clippers blue. Everything else is white, and that's just what I did for the shoes, so you can copy that if you want to. Make sure you get that black right knee brace on there, because he does rock that like every game. I do base all of my players' looks on how they appeared in their last NCAA game, in their most recent NCAA game, except for their shoes. I just pick shoes that I like. I'll show you Willie Cauley-Stein's shoes, what I did for that here. But yeah, Karl-Anthony Towns, really well-balanced center, doesn't have many weaknesses in his game. Right now, the one weakness people are talking about is toughness, but that's not really much of a weakness. He's athletic. You saw 37-inch vertical. He's mobile. He has a little post hook in his game. He could rebound, shot block. He could really do it all. So he's really the standard of what NBA centers should be. And as I get into his jump shot here, it's reported by many scouts that he actually has an outside game that he just didn't even show off at Kentucky. He can shoot the three. People have seen him shoot threes in practice and hitting them easily. So that'll be interesting, because that would give him even more of a fit with a lot of teams. That gives him more of an edge over Okafor, who's more inside oriented. So if he can extend his range to the 3-point line, that would be absolutely crazy. So he's also a really good passer too. So I only gave him 4 badges. I'm very strict with rookies and badges, but yeah, he only has 4 and they're all bronze, but not really a big deal because they'll develop later and the badges will be improved as you simulate. So as you can see, drop stepper, hustle points, break starter, eraser. So yeah, nothing too crazy. That's pretty much it, guys. That's Karl-Anthony Towns. Be sure to leave a like and peace.